What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the B Team Podcast. It's Boozy.
It's Rob.
It's Ronick.
And we talked about everything, man. And everything from underground sex and drug rings to
above ground sex and drug rings.
To Ja Morant possibly getting deported to Taiwan.
Dwight Howard's been chilling there. Hey, man, but speaking of Taiwan, we talked about some travel.
Yeah, we did
We had
talk
some
about
we had some summer vacation destinations.
Yes.
Bringing bullying back.
We talked
No, we definitely, I mean,
we
y'all gonna have to watch to find out what we really said about that.
We also talked about the nudist epidemic in SF.
Yeah, go if you fuck with that, go ahead and thumbs up this video. You know
And
what
if
I
you
mean?
don't fuck with that, still go ahead and thumbs up that video. If you haven't already,
Subscribe
go ahead.
or follow if you haven't already. Exactly.
That was my line.
My fault, bro.
Yeah, it's all
Off-white jeans, I feel brand new, throwing some McQueens, I just lead by example. Gold medals on my neck, Kurt Angle. I'm a big boss, really nothing I can't handle.
Support for the B Team podcast today is brought to you by Manscape, who's the best in the business for your balls,
Number
man.
one,
Your
number
balls.
one.
Get them-
Mine are... Yeah.
Manscaped.
Because of Manscaped.
squeaky clean.
Hey, the
Yes.
performance package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Over 7 million men worldwide trust Manscaped.
Oh, my gosh.
And we have a deal for you. 20% off with code BTEAM at manscaped.com. If you got a beard like these two gentlemen over here, go get you a little beard hedger. You know what I mean? If you got nose hairs like him, go get you a little weed whacker. And stop playing. Stop playing with your hygiene, y'all. BTEAM at manscaped.com. Get you 20% off and free shipping. Back to the pod.
Do I really got nose hairs like that? Dude, I'm gonna let you guys know. Ubering here, I Uber when we get here for work, or work for recording. It's getting sketch in SF, man. Like we've talked about, it's getting sketch in SF.
Yeah.
But it's getting sketch in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Super sketch.
It's super sketch. I mean, Dave Chappelle was just saying that we need a Batman.
Hey,
We've been saying that.
We kind of said it first.
No, we said
You guys be the
we
judge.
said it first.
You guys be the
We
judge.
did say it first.
Y'all get the timestamps.
We
Y'all
did say it
we
first.
got the receipts.
Yeah, we did say it first.
So Chappelle's lawyers, be hearing from our lawyers. We'll
Yeah.
tap in. But at the end of the day, like he's right. We do need a Batman. Where did we start talking about that from? We started talking about that from when like the fucking Cash App founder
People
got
are getting
stabbed.
Yeah. Cash App got stabbed. That fire chief got stabbed, right?
Yeah.
Fire chief that got stabbed.
Yeah, that was
that
the one
was
near
the
my
Oh,
one
crib.
outside of Ronick's building.
He was a fire chief.
No, or
I don't know about
I don't
outside
know.
my building, but like
or in the marina. I think it was a different one.
No,
I think it was a different one.
no, he didn't get like stabbed. He got like beaten over the head.
Yeah.
Like 50. Well, I mean, he got. Oh no, he did get stabbed in the face. Yeah, he got stabbed. Shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Was there like an update with the Cash App guy?
Yeah, so the Cash App guy apparently so the guy that killed the Cash App founder, his sister and the Cash App guy
Allegedly killed.
Yeah, allegedly. But his sister and the Cash App guy also allegedly went to like these like sex and drug parties, underground sex and drug parties out here in SF.
Yeah.
Where are those at?
I was gonna say I don't get invited to shit. Wait,
We stay too far above ground.
yeah.
I feel like. Wait, elaborate. What are sex and drug parties?
I think they are exactly what they sound like.
What you mean? You pull up, right?
Do some drugs and have some sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
I think
there's
that's exactly what it is.
yeah, there's probably like mattresses out. Not that we know.
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, like they probably don't have like flyers for this
It's
shit.
like more of like a if you know, then you know.
I feel like it's got to be like
It's
the
like a group
richest of
text.
the like it's got to be like a founder of Cash App type shit.
So I heard.
You think Elon's popping out to those?
Yes.
Possibly,
Yes.
I heard that these kind of things are super common in SF actually. Like
Yes.
some people call them meet and greets, but like someone will have like a sex party at their house. Like
When you say meet, do you mean like MEAT?
it's probably how they spell it. Like meet, not M-E-E-T.
Probably the title of the group text.
Yeah, meet
that
and
they
greet.
have.
Meet
It's like the steak emoji
Yeah.
with like the handshake emoji.
probably
Or like
two,
this
like,
is
hand-
a networking event.
yeah, a networking event.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, you like that one, huh?
I'll give you that one.
I'll give you that one.
But I've been hearing stories about like super affluent people in San Francisco just having these massive houses and they throw these wild sex, drug, orgy parties that are insane and off the hook. And I fucking want to go to one.
What would you do if like you pulled up like what if you like you're one of these people's like you grow up with them and like then they go on to become like one of these founders, rich and famous.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, like, what's the guy that got Bob, right? Was his name Bob?
Yeah.
Bob Lee.
Yeah. It's like, hey, Bob, like, I haven't seen you since college or high school. He's just a regular ass dude. This friend, though.
Yeah.
And he pulls up and he's like, I'm actually going to be in San Francisco. Like, can I stay with you for the weekend? He's like, oh, yeah, of course. He's like, I'm actually throwing a party. But, like, this guy is not in any of these circles that, like,
Yeah.
Bob is inviting.
Slide
for
through, Bob.
Sex and drug parties. And he's just chilling there. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to have some people over. And it's just like every room, there's just fucking. And,
Yeah.
like,
You have to participate at that point, right?
dude, I've seen, like, video. But
Right? No. If you just stumble upon sex drug party, do you participate or do you
It would.
which one are you participating in first?
Well, like, all right. If it were my first time at one of these parties, right?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't participate the first time. I'd probably be in shock.
Yeah.
You know.
But maybe they don't even invite you.
I'd be
back
in shock.
for it. Maybe
My
they
dick
don't-
would be
maybe they don't
soft
get
and
invited
shit.
for a second one because they're like,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not about it. you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta honestly, you gotta whip your shit out and be like, I do this. I haven't done this, but I do this.
I had to. Y'all don't know what I had to do to get this job.
Why is it that there's so many of those out here? Like,
Is that like all
Because
of their? Is that like all of their like secret kinks? Like
Yeah, because
They
I
just-
think so.
they're
I
just
think it's
all
just
like,
like
low-key swingers.
when all these like founders like kind of make it big and then they start like hanging out with each other and shit. I guess like I don't know. There's only so much money can buy. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's my assumption. And then they just try to do shit that they never done before.
probably just try to do the most outlandish shit.
I
honestly.
don't know, bro. Okay, like imagine us three make
No.
it. We're rich and famous.
Oh.
Like no, please don't imagine. Please don't
You
imagine.
said it, not me.
There were more words coming. Imagine us three make it rich and famous. Like
Yeah.
at one point, like the way we've known each other forever. Imagine one day we're like, bro, should we throw a sex and drugs party? Like, there's no, I don't know. Like,
You
if
mean a
hit-
party? No.
No, if you hit me with that, I'd be like, what? Like, despite us being billionaires, I'd be like, no.
Or like, I mean, you'd probably just get
Just
hit
rent
up
out a
like
bar like a normal.
it's like a normal party, and then people are participating in that like on the side.
Like, I'm down to have a good time and all, but like, not like that.
The thing is,
man.
all these
not
people
like
are-
this.
All these people are married and shit too, bro, and they're like older. They're like all 30, 40s, like well into their marriages. Maybe like
Was Bob Lee married?
No, he was fucking this. He was fucking his
Dude's
murderer's sister.
well, the sister
alleged
was married.
murderers.
Sister was
The
married.
sister,
She's
the-
married to like
she was
a
married.
plastic surgeon. So like
Yeah.
the reason it was crazy when like the original story came out, she's like in court with her husband. As the rumor, like he's just standing there hella awkwardly. As the rumors are circulating, like this is happening because her brother found out that she was fucking the guy that they're there that was just murdered. And imagine that's how you find out. It's like, oh, imagine that's how you find out you're being cheated
Yeah.
on through the news.
Yeah.
Why would her brother be tripping that hard to go?
That's what we were saying.
There's probably like more to
More
it or
shit,
some
yeah.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's what we were saying. We don't know because it's not like one of those like honor killings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honor, like someone said, like if it was like an honor killing,
Yeah.
they would have killed themselves after too, or something like that.
This ain't no fucking
Or-
samurai bullshit.
No, there's like videos, I guess,
Yeah.
like of him like clearly trying to like dump the knife.
Yeah.
And on
Really?
like a street camera or some shit like that.
like it's visibly him.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna speak to like I don't know it off the top of my head.
It's definitely his
We're
first.
just speculating here. We don't know what the
Definitely his first time killing
Yeah.
someone.
You got experience in the
fuck sinister ass
Does-
laugh.
field. Rob read that entire article and he's like, rookie.
Jeez, that's
Yeah.
Kind of sketch.
Very sketchy.
No, but like those rich and like I mean like those fucking sex and drug parties, for a lack of a better term for them, sound insane. But those are like the richest of the rich, which is kind of crazy though. Like that's their means for it.
yeah,
But like on the flip side of
Mm-hmm.
like where people are at financially in the city, man, the amount of naked homeless people that I've seen in the last week alone, like
I'm not even sure all of these people are homeless.
Yeah.
To be
No,
honest,
they're not. They're not.
I've been in fucking what's
On hate. On hate. They're always there.
It's usually these same two.
No,
dudes, too.
they're always
They're
there, bro.
always there, bro.
Every
Just
time I go to Hate Ashbury,
these two dudes rocking out with their cocks out, just walking down the street, and I'm like, bruh, why are you here?
How is no one saying anything?
Bro,
like,
I've
also,
seen the
like,
cops that were there last time and didn't say anything.
yeah,
to
but
them.
bro, like, think about it. You're a police officer, and it's like crime, or like, let me go tell this dude like to put his cock away. Like,
that's the lower hanging fruit. No, pun
I know,
intended.
like, that is crime. That is also crime.
That's lower. That's lower.
I know, but it's like, bro,
No, I got it.
the thing is,
Y'all
like,
got that? Y'all
we
got
did
that?
see
It wasn't
Cops-
no networking.
cops were there and they don't do
They didn't
anything.
say anything. They're like, that's crazy.
They're
I feel
probably
like
like,
they
I told him
probably-
yesterday, bruh. Like, imagine trying to like cuff the dude, but like his meat's out. like he's like, don't turn around, please, for the love of God, do not resist.
Get on your knees and put your hands up.
I'm all for like the expression or whatever it is, but like, bro, there's kids out there. You know what I'm saying?
There are kids. They're
There's
literally walking.
families
It's crazy.
take kids out there, bro,
It's crazy,
and like
dude. I'm
sometimes they're not like fully exposed. Sometimes they got like a hat. Like they put
just a
like
nut.
they put like a small like cowboy hat. It just like hangs on their soft shit.
Well, that's just tasteful.
Yeah,
Nah, but
iced out,
Chain.
spent all their money on ice, none for underwear.
an iced dick cover.
That's all right.
It's-
bro.
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, but I like, dude, I was driving, going into my parking garage yesterday. I shit you not. There's like a mattress just laid out, obstructing the entire sidewalk with like a homeless dude on it. And for 2 days in a row, I have legitimately watched this dude sitting on that mattress with his boy. And then he stands up because my garage takes a little bit to open. So I'm watching this process unfold. And the first time he stands up, holding a crack pipe while they're lighting it, no exaggeration, was legitimately like the most stereotypical looking like crack pipe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's crazy. And dude stands up and his boy's wearing like his jeans are sagging till his knees. So it's just his like fucking Hanes underwear. But his back is towards me. And there's just a giant gash down the middle. Like he had ashless chaps on essentially. It's windy in San Francisco too. So it's like the wind is just flowing the back of his underwear open and just cheeks flying out while a crack pipe's getting lit. Like for them, they're probably having like
Damn, there was 2 crack pipes.
there's just 2 cracks.
There's 2
Two cracks.
2 cracks.
It's a lot of crack going on.
There's a whole lot of crack.
A lot of crack.
The crack epidemic in every regard in every facet of the word is getting insane.
It's crazy that I see what Young Thug meant when he said, "I put the crack in my crack." You know he said that right in the song, right? You know what song I'm talking about?
What do you mean you see what he meant?
Well, obviously, like if the feds pull up, you put in the crack in your crack.
It's that double entendre.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you put the crack in your crack.
No, I got I got it.
I'm not gonna reenact.
Yeah, no, I mean you did. Like,
You know what he means though, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
saying, right?
yeah. When
Right?
you like shove crack
Crack.
cocaine up your asshole. Yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah.
understood. I understood. I can't personally relate to those lyrics, but
But he said
Bar,
it though.
no, bar.
Say it,
He,
though.
That's a
he
bar.
said it.
He did
it's a
say
bar.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
bar. No, that's
The thing is, Young Thug did wake up one day and say that exact line.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he probably did it.
Yeah.
he
probably
also
did it.
tweeted like smoking on penises.
I think he just means like I'm not gonna. Well,
Like,
extra-
really, really big blunts.
yeah, extendos, like long blunts.
Really, really big blunts.
you'd start saying that.
No, but I'm just. He woke up and said that. You know.
He did say that.
He said that.
He did say
at
that.
one point.
He did say that.
So honestly, what the fuck are we gonna do to clean up these streets, man? Because I'm tired of seeing these naked motherfuckers everywhere. I'm tired of seeing the fucking people smoking crack outside my building. I'm tired of seeing shit on the floor. It's visibly human shit. I could deal with the
Yeah.
dog shit. I could deal
You can
with that.
tell when it's a human shit,
I've
or
seen-
when you see someone
someone taking a
actively
shit.
shitting. Yeah,
And it's like I'm not gonna stop someone mid shit because that's disrespectful.
yeah.
But come on, man. Like,
yeah,
what are we doing about this?
I don't even stop dogs mid shit.
No, absolutely.
You know what we
not.
could do, bro?
What?
We can give them Six Flags.
Six Flags?
Yeah, just
What
send
do
them all to Six Flags, bro. They'll have the time of their life.
And then they come back.
There's, you know how big Six Flags is, bro?
Six Flags is hella big.
Send them all to Six Flags.
That's
Really?
and that
I never
No.
said
like is anyone like manning like what are they gonna do for like food?
Six Flags got food.
So the
You know what I'm
employees are
saying?
still gonna be
funnel
working.
cake and shit.
So the employee. So where are they gonna sleep?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, without getting too political, I'm just offering like some solutions. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you're bringing more to the table than some politicians right now. Like it's probably
give them Six Flags, man. y'all already took Great America from us. That shit's gone, right? Great America's gone.
It's like 3 more years still.
But they're like
shutting it down.
They're shutting it down.
When?
Great America, for context, the amusement park in the Southern Bay Area. It's like in the parking lot. It's like it's in the parking lot of the 49ers stadium.
Yeah.
They're shutting it down. What are they doing?
Yeah, in like 3 years. I think they're just building more like hella offices. It's over there.
Wow.
But like amusement parks are such like a pillar of being a kid, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Can you imagine being a kid with no amusement park,
bro? Like sometimes I still think about.
They give up Six
I still
Flags.
think about funnel cake.
I never had funnel cake.
Really?
Funnel cake is
absolutely
gas.
Funnel cake. It's a life-changing childhood event.
Is it like a real cake?
It is.
I don't really know, bro. It's like a plate of bullshit, but it's hella good.
Really?
Yeah. It has to be served on those like little like paper plastic fucking plates that they give you.
Yeah.
Little paper plates.
Yeah.
Gas.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we go?
Honestly?
Where? Six Flags?
No, not Six Flags.
Great America? Honestly, I'd be down to run Great America back sometime.
Yeah.
Halloween
You know
haunt?
No, but like not even on like for like a theme, like on like a Thursday.
On like a chill ass day.
Yeah.
You know? On some normal shit.
On
you
like
know
a
what I mean?
regular ass day, just like
Just pull up.
pull up.
Hit the Vertigo.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Is it still Top Gun?
Yeah.
It's-
Top Gun
was
yeah.
wow.
I'm down for it all.
Top Gun went crazy.
Yeah.
I'm super down. Let's do it.
Yeah, we should do it before they shut it down and give it to the homeless.
Well, we got years, but you should really write to the city council about your ideas.
Like, I know what we can do with this space. I know exactly what we should do with
They're
this
like
space.
our people have been coming at an all time high. It's like no.
Repurpose the water park.
How
You know what I'm saying?
How are they paying rent?
Clean these
for
streets.
the property with like no income if people are just living there.
It's just got to be government subsidized.
Well, I mean, the homeless,
It's got to be.
bro. You know how much money California spends on homeless? The homeless problem, like they spend like billions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just use that to
Yeah.
upkeep Six Flags.
Or build another Six Flags.
You know what I'm saying? Build another Six Flags for them.
No, but it is crazy though, because you hope people that are less fortunate or just have or in current shitty circumstances, things work out for them. At the same time, it's like, man, I'm not trying to see all this ass, man. Like, I'm not trying to see all this ass. Like, I'm here. Like, I hope everything.
You think there's some people in SF that are just like hyped on seeing this much ass?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Why is that an obvious yes for you?
Obvious.
I think there's people in SF that are like, I love this
Fuck
shit.
yes. That's why I moved to the city.
Anyone that's
Everyone told me not to come, but I knew I was going to see them. I'm seeing shit.
I mean, I see hella ass.
There's so much ass in the city, man.
No, that's insane.
How would you feel if it was like, if like the majority of the homeless population was like, you know how it's male. What if it was female? And you were just seeing like a bunch of homeless female ass. Would it change your opinion?
No, it wouldn't change my fucking
It
opinion.
would still be exactly the same. It's like
would you?
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, what are you doing?
Bad though. What if she was bad?
Put some fucking clothes on.
Like you're coming out of like your garage, right? one girl hella bad, lighting up a crack pipe. Another girl, her pants are ripped and shit.
I'd be like, yo,
flaps flowing in the wind.
I'd be confused as shit.
It's hella weird.
Right outside your building, you wouldn't be hyped.
I'd be I wouldn't be hyped. Bro.
I wouldn't be hyped either, but like
It sounds like you'd be hyped.
I wouldn't be hyped either.
It sounds like
I'm just saying, would it change?
Sounds like you're hyped right now.
Would it change your opinion?
Bro, I just saw so much ass.
Yeah, these two hobos.
Yo, I just met these girls right outside my house.
Smelled a little crazy, but it was all good.
The dating scene in SF is crazy.
Yo, what if you pull up to a date fully unclothed?
What?
You
That's
pull-
you're going to jail. What do you mean? You pull up to a date.
Well, no,
naked?
in SF,
be
you can
first date.
you can walk around SF naked because they do it on Haight Ashbury. You just have to have a little cowboy hat on your dick.
You should try it. You should
That's
let
it.
us know how that goes.
Well, I mean, like we've seen the evidence. Like they walk the streets.
Yeah, but like you should try it also. Like prove it. Prove it to them.
You honestly,
We'll censor everything.
There's no amount of money that you could pay me to walk around like any city butt ass naked, even if I had like a cat or like a cap or like a crown. On
Bro, for me, the worst part is because I don't want my bare feet touching that sidewalk.
Damn, you don't really? That's not even my fear. My fear is literally having my cheeks exposed.
Oh no, I was kidding. Yeah, it's definitely the fact that my genitalia is just flowing in the windy ass wind.
Because what if you?
Shit would be.
What if you?
Shit would be not a pleasant sight.
My other question is like, those dudes that are walking around hate. What if they get hard on accident? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's probably too cold for all that, you know?
It's probably not an accident. Oh yeah, officer. What about now? No, that's crazy, man. No, they really do. There really does need to be something that's done. We've talked about it for a minute. I hope everyone, I hope it's beneficial for the people that are homeless. Cause I don't know what a situation looks like cleaning up the streets that doesn't like fuck them over. But like, I'm just not trying to see all this ass, man.
nah, I'm not trying to see all this dick.
I'm not trying to see all this.
If they were all women, it would change things.
No, I'm leading with.
It wouldn't.
If I'm not expecting,
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to see.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And also the crack. Like I'm good. Like
Yeah.
the drug.
Yeah, I'm
the
cool.
drug
I'm
this time.
cool off the crack.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't want to see anybody walking the streets of San Francisco butt ass naked,
Exactly.
male or female. I don't want.
Absolutely.
Attractive or unattractive. I'm
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah, I don't want to see it at all.
What
Yeah.
are you thinking about?
He's like, rent in the hate's pretty cheap.
he's picturing some fine ass hobos.
That's so crazy, bro.
No, I agree with you for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of people that might be on the street soon, man.
Who?
Ja Morant. Like, nah, he's good. Like he's got generational wealth, but he's doing everything he can to like try to fuck that
I've
up.
never seen someone that's so good at avoiding the bag. Like he is
Mhm.
sidestepping the bag, stiff arming the
He's
bag.
playing
Dude,
dodgeball with
he's
the
got
bag.
more moves to like get away from the bag than he does to get away from his defender on the court. Like
yeah,
got,
he's got more moves to get out the bag than
Yeah.
in
Yes.
his bag.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
He-
cooking today.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Except for the homeless women.
We'd be ghostwriting for
Shit.
Dave Chappelle, bro. Like I do this.
I don't even know what that.
We're gonna cut that part out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, bro. Like it's crazy that he went to a private school and this is all happening.
I don't think he's really.
Did he go to a private school? I just saw the picture of him in the polo.
I don't think that's really him, bro. Like, I don't think he's that hood. Honestly, I think.
No one thinks he's that hood.
Yeah,
Like
It's
he's
the NBA.
not.
It's NBA. It's the NBA young boy.
I think it's the
It
music,
is
bro.
the music. It is the
It's
music.
the music. It's
Even-
also I think being in Memphis,
Yeah,
surrounded by
you can
all
see it out
that.
of Memphis for
Yeah,
sure.
Memphis is not like
Memphis is
it's one of
hood.
the most violent places in America.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
super
but there's
hood.
also like Grayson Allen was in Memphis.
But he's also Grayson Allen.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
okay, who's another example of someone that was in Memphis?
I mean, everyone else on their
everyone
fucking
else,
team
Yeah, like
that stays out of trouble.
yeah,
Damn, they were low key grit and grind.
I'm telling
That's
you,
their whole.
he should go somewhere like I don't know, Philly. He could
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Your first suggestion was Philly.
I said-
Port-
Did you
go
see
to-
the memes that they
Go
said?
to Portland.
Did you see the
Chicago?
memes where if he went to Chicago, they're like he'd be on IG Live with a rocket launcher in 10 minutes?
Yeah, it would not be where it's at. I don't know. I
Would-
just think it's super.
I'm
It's
like-
embarrassing what he's doing. Like he just got caught doing pretty much the same thing like 2-3 months ago, and like
And it's like people are saying like there's like the issues on it, right? They're like, well, it's legal. Like what's he doing? Like he can legally own a firearm, but it's like, bro, I can legally own it. Like so can I, but like I'm not pulling up to like work, or I'm not like posting a video for all my coworkers to see, and then be like, yeah, you see
I
me.
got that
It's
thing
like
on
I'm
me.
probably gonna have a convo with HR. Like
Yeah,
that's like how
yeah.
that goes. It's like that's just my situation. He's got damn near 10 million followers on Instagram. Like,
bro, he's got hundreds
he's-
of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
no,
he's
he
a-
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
No, he
not,
doesn't?
not yet. I think he just signed his extension, the max extension. I don't even think he's been getting the max yet. I think he's still on his.
He's got a lot
It's
of
his
money. He's got a lot of money.
no, but he's on his last year. His last
I thought
year
he
on his.
signed the 231.
He signed the
million.
extension. I think it kicks in next year.
Yeah, but it's
right?
a contract.
It was
I
like
mean,
a 5. It was like a 5-year 250, right?
231.
Yeah. So like nearly 50 M's a year.
Point
I don't
being,
think
though-
I don't think it's kicked in yet. So it's like
Point being, though, I
he
don't-
should have waited at least a year before
I
doing
mean,
this shit.
Point being though,
You
it's
know
like
what I mean?
the biggest thing is like, yeah, he's not breaking a law technically, but it's like, bro, you're a role model for kids. Even if you don't want to be a role model, even if like you didn't sign up for that and you just signed up to play basketball, I understand that. But it's like, you're also now representing your company is the NBA. Yeah. Your company is the Memphis Grizzlies. Like, you're representing them, and like in any workplace setting, like, yeah, you're entitled to do what you can do, but like those actions can come back to like backfire. Yeah. And like, I saw JJ Redick talking about it today. Like, people need to like ease up. And I'm like, bro, like, sure. But at the same time, it's like, it's not like this is now like
it's a reoccurring thing.
This isn't just the second time, bro. Like, this is like, there was an incident of like allegedly after like a Pacers game or something. Like him and his boy were like in the parking lot, like aiming a laser at like the fucking Pacers team bus. You hear about that?
No.
What? Yes, bro.
That
was before the Denver incident. That was before the Denver incident. Like, yeah, he's gotten in the fight. He has that ongoing lawsuit with that 17-year-old. Him and his boys apparently jumped.
They whooped his ass at the basketball
they
court.
whooped his ass. And then he like again threatened him. And it's like, bro, how much? Either what are you trying to prove that maybe you were not originally? Because I feel like if someone, again, I don't know. I haven't been, like, I didn't grow up in that environment, nor can I speak to what that must feel like, you know, what that MO essentially is. But if that was me and that's how I came up,
I'm trying to go as far away as possible.
Stoked. I'm like, cool. I have generational wealth now. I don't have to do that. And if the people you're with are really your people, they'll make sure, because you're probably their income too, because you're gonna put on for your family, your boys, your family. If I was his homies, I'd be like, stay away, leave.
Like don't be around us.
People were like grilling his boy that was like
the
recording.
One that fucking put the phone away.
Yeah, he put the phone away hella fast, and it's like, Ja looks at the cam, starts talking like, spitting those NBA YoungBoy lyrics, and then goes out of his way, takes out the strap, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, no, bro.
Honestly, bro,
it's just crazy.
If I was Ja Morant and like I had that type of money, bro, I would be 100% off the internet. I would not have a phone, no Instagram, no Twitter.
He lives through the shit though. Like, that's like even in between, like after games, like and shit before like all this, he'd be like tweeting at people. He has a tweet that someone was like calling him out. He's like, yeah, but you can see how these hollows feel, and it's like, bro, what?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so say Ja Morant makes it out of the league, right?
Yeah.
Gets what he wants, makes it out the NBA.
I see him working at the Good Burger.
Are we bullish?
Are we saying make it out the NBA like he's making it out?
He makes it out. He makes it out the NBA to World Star, right?
He's gonna be working.
Are we bullish or bearish on his rap career?
Can he spit though?
If Antonio Brown can do it, Ja Morant could do it.
But Antonio Brown wasn't really spitting. He just put like
I think Ja Morant
song
would be
that like kind of accidentally slapped.
Ja Morant's shit would probably slap harder than AB.
Well, he's for sure getting the money bag feature like immediately.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Immediately. Like, there's probably rappers that are like, oh, I gotta get on
bag, that. Yo Gotti,
Key Glock.
Yeah.
Glorilla.
Wow.
They're all Juicy J, all the legends from there. He could probably get a Young Dolph like verse that's unreleased,
like a posthumous.
Yeah,
Key Glock. You think he'd sign off on that?
Maybe
for Ja.
Wow.
Yeah. For Ja Wick.
Lil Ja.
Ja Wick.
That
would be hard. He should drop an EP called Ja Wick.
But here's the thing.
Once he makes it out the NBA,
he's not making 200 M's as a musician, as a rapper.
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck no.
Hell no.
So it's like, bro, just hoop, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're really good at it.
You're
too.
really nice.
You're really fucking
good.
Like, just ball out, bro. You seem to enjoy doing that.
Yeah. I mean, we all agree he's like fucking up his bag for sure.
Yeah.
But even if he makes it out of the NBA, he's big enough to the point where he'll be good, you know?
Shit, he could do what Dwight Howard. He could go where Dwight Howard's been calling him. Do you think they got these regulations in like Taiwan?
I feel like they got even stricter regulations.
You probably can't even. Yeah, I don't know.
You can't even own a gun like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
But regardless, though, Dwight Howard's been hilarious. Bro, Dwight Howard, I don't know if he ever had a social media presence, really.
Dwight Howard is loving Taiwan.
Loving it. He's low-key, like, making it, like, less funny of a joke to, like, get sent there. And now he's kind of making it sick.
No, I think that's his goal. You know what I mean? And, like, Taiwan does look dope. Like, our boy plays with Jeremy Lin out there.
With Jeremy Lin. They're, like, fucking best friends now.
They're homies like that?
Yeah.
No, they play on the same team out in Taiwan. And they get hella fan love, bro. It looks lit out there. Arena's huge.
Really?
Like, looks popping.
Really?
I mean, Taiwan is...
He's Indian, so he's probably sticking out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been to Taiwan, too. Like, it's popping, bro. Taiwan's lit.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like super westernized too.
You see, Dwight Howard made a dream team of the people that fell short in this year's playoffs of like players specifically.
They all go to Taiwan.
And he's like, Julius Randle, come on over. He's like, Embiid, slide on up. He's like,
MVP.
Yeah. He dropped 15 at 8 in Game 7,
Yeah,
like getting
yeah,
destroyed.
I know.
He was like, KD, come on, Clay, Jordan Poole. Poole could maybe pull up.
Yeah.
I love Jordan Poole.
I did.
But
I think I don't
damn.
know.
I still like Jordan Poole.
I don't know, man.
I think his talent level is insane, but damn.
I don't know if he was ready for the moment, or it could
He
be.
did it. He was in the
ready.
moment.
He was ready
won
for the
it
moment last year.
last year.
I was gonna say like, or he's still rattled from the Draymond thing. They just,
No,
Steve Kerr said it
I don't
definitely
think
still factored in.
he really.
Like,
I don't think
said it.
Steve Kerr recently said like it definitely affected a lot of like
The team
how
chemistry.
this season like transpired. I feel like it kind
They
of
probably
makes sense.
just
You
don't
look
get
at their
along.
road record, like a big road game, like you need leadership, like you need a vet to be
Yeah.
able to come help you win a road game, and like
he's not
Draymond's the
listening to him.
voice, and like they said like it took a very long time before Draymond got like
Respect again.
Draymond even like respected Draymond again.
Yeah.
Draymond was even on some like I feel like I can't really say nothing, and like he's
Yeah.
right because
Yeah.
he slept his teammate.
Yeah,
Which is
Yeah.
crazy.
that is crazy.
That is true.
I know that fist smelled hella nasty.
Crazy, bro. Y'all think you could be boys with someone if you were teammates, hella good friends? Like Draymond and Poole, if you look at like all the shit from last year, it looked like they were like boys too, especially like the down year.
Yeah.
Draymond, like when Steph was out, Clay was out, but like it was Poole's rookie year. Like Draymond was still playing every so often. So like Draymond and Poole have been like probably boys for a minute.
Yeah.
And like Poole was like, I guess like the incident like was like he was like kind of being disrespectful to Kerr. And like that summer practice, and then Draymond just sleeps in.
I don't
Like
know,
you think you
'cause-
could like ever like imagine like you and me
Yeah.
are in practice, and then out of nowhere like I just clock you.
I don't know
And,
because
like-
I've never put hands on any of my friends.
Yeah.
I've never like I've never done that.
But like
before.
despite like all years of friendship, all that like, but like we have a job to continue to do. Like we're coworkers too.
Yeah.
We got to show up. We're on the same team. Like we do this. Like this is like
Yeah.
like you think we could pull up to like the next recording episode and be like, so Boozy, tell me about your weekend. Like nah, I feel like
yeah,
can't really come back from
I
that.
feel like it's bad. I don't know. If someone whoops your ass like that and it gets out to the entire world,
That's the bigger part
Yeah.
too. I feel like
It's
even
just
if it
on a
didn't,
stage.
like yeah, you're
Yeah.
like most vulnerable and like, you know, most like probably worst moment of your life.
Yeah.
And like you're just getting like slept in front of like people at work.
yeah,
Um,
it's embarrassing.
yeah, it's
Hella
embarrassing. And then for the whole world to see it and make
Yeah.
memes out of it, like his family probably saw it. Imagine like
Bro, they
you're seeing a
definitely
video
seen
of your son getting knocked the fuck out.
His girl probably seen it. If
With
he had a girl,
multiple-
his women seen it,
Dude, that the meme died this year because of that. That Jordan Poole saw the baddies courtside and went off. Like,
and all the baddies seen him get slept.
yeah,
too.
all the he was
Yeah.
probably just like it was like Shy Guy like when the
Yeah.
baddies showed up. He was better when there were no baddies.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Kim K was at 2 straight games, bro. 2 stinkers.
You know, she's seen him get slept.
You know it. Zendaya was there, generational.
Generational baddie. Yeah,
Do you guys really think Zendaya's that bad?
she's drop dead gorgeous.
She's an
bro.
objectively
She's super gorgeous.
very,
She's
you know,
You think
beautiful-
so?
She's
not
an
even a
objectively
baddie,
beautiful
she's
woman.
Gorgeous. She's gorgeous to me is higher than baddie. She's just,
And her personality, she's a great person.
Yeah, I don't know how Spider-Man did that. I don't know
He's
how the fuck-
Spider-Man's one of them
He's-
ones though.
he's
you know?
Spider-Man.
Oh, he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fuck.
And he's British.
How do we become Spider-Man?
I could definitely be Venom for sure. That's a whole nother story. I got some. Fuck.
Nah, but Taiwan though.
Yeah.
Man.
I'll pull up. I'll pull up to a game. I'll
Bro, they would love you in Taiwan.
Really?
They
I've been
love
trying to
you.
go to these Asian countries.
Yo,
man.
I'm trying to, you know what we should do?
We should go.
We should hit the Taiwan like major leagues like finals.
Of baseball?
No, like basketball. Why
Oh,
why
said
did you
Major
like
League?
like
So I was thinking baseball.
well I can't say NBA because that's not
Oh yeah.
they're not
Mhm.
the national basketball.
Yeah.
Like the Taiwan Major League Basketball,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
finals. Like imagine they had like a game 7.
And I
Not
pulled up-
understanding
poppin'.
like shit the announcers are saying, but like I'm turned.
And we pulled up. I sit courtside. They think I'm some OG player, like Stephon Marbury with hair now or something. I could be.
They'd be
who
like,
could I
man,
be?
Tony Allen.
Smush Parker.
I could see he was like, no, Swish Parker was clean. Victor Oladipo.
I'll take that.
When you had back in college when you had your creative player, your my player,
What was
and
my-
like that's when your hair was a little bit shorter too, bro.
Yeah.
I swear it was like That's just Victor Oladipo. I'm like, that's exactly what you got.
I could have done it. We got to go to these Asian countries, man.
Yeah, we should go out to Asia.
I'm trying to get some.
Film a B Team episode out there.
That'd be so sick.
For sure.
That'd be super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to learn. I need to work on my Taiwanese, Cantonese, Laotian.
This is the second episode you just tried to casually let us know you know we're Laos.
What you know about Laos, bro?
I know a Lao.
Nah, man. Tell me one thing about Laos culture.
They speak Laotian.
It's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, I don't really know.
So I never took a Laos.
You go crazy today. You know that fucking.
We need to go to Laos just so we can caption.
You know that fucking.
Never took a Lao.
Oh, we go so.
That's
crazy.
hard.
I can't think of like not a single thing right now that we were like, no. We're like, I gotta go for that caption.
Never took a Laos.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Asia,
Yeah.
y'all heard about Hong Kong getting raided in
yeah.
Tijuana?
China? What?
Yeah.
We're Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, that legendary strip club in Tijuana.
Oh my god. Oh, sick transition.
Yeah.
No, what happened?
Shit, you know more about this than I do.
I think apparently, someone from like either like the Mexican military or something like overdosed in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong doubles as like not only a strip club but like a hotel. From what I've heard, I've never been, but yeah, someone like
Allegedly.
Hella smooth.
I've actually never been. You just say Alexa. I've said I've actually never been. But yeah, the feds came in, did a sweep, shut it down. Hopefully,
Shout out Future.
Yeah, shout out Future, exactly. Hopefully that place gets reopened soon so that, you know, people that want to go can go visit it, check it out. But yeah, it's
You gotta stop talking about it like it's a fucking like sacred museum.
The thing about
People,
us is,
the tourism culture there. You know, I hope it reopens.
It's just a shame it got shut down
it
for
is
all
a
the
shame,
all
'cause
the
you know
all the
how I feel about-
tourism.
you know how we feel about strip clubs, man.
What?
You know how I feel about strip clubs.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
Don't try to invite us to your demons. You know how I feel
I
about
don't even-
you know how I feel about the food at strip clubs.
Yeah.
Gas.
the thing is, like, I don't even go to strip clubs like that. Like the times that I've been,
You been to Hong Kong?
I actually haven't. I've never been to Hong Kong before. I've never been. I promise you, I've never been. Really, I've never even been to Tijuana.
You've been to Mexico
before.
hella times.
Yeah, but I've never been to Tijuana. I've never been to Tijuana. Never been. To
Bro,
Tijuana.
my first ever like internship.
My
like-
buddies that live in San Diego, like they go all the fucking
I
time.
would too if I
Yeah.
lived in San Diego. It's like right there. It's like
Yeah.
fucking 30 minutes right there.
My first ever internship, like when I lived in LA for a little bit, there's this guy that was like working on like my team or whatever. He was like 35, 40-ish, married. And like one day he like pulls me aside. We're like doing some like testing in the lab.
Yeah,
He's like, "Hey, you ever been to Hong Kong?"
yeah.
And I'm
Did
like,
you think it was like low-key racist at
I was
first?
like-
That he asked you that?
I was like, "No, I've never been." He's like, "The one in Tijuana?" And I was like, "No, I've never been." Like, what's up? He's like, "Man, like one of these days, like I'll have the wife take the kids or whatever. We should go." He's like this like older Asian dude on my team, like super long
hella
hair,
into it.
hella smart, honestly, like super like good coder and shit like that.
Probably hella sweating and shit when he's telling you this.
Yeah. He's like, "We should go, bro." I was like,
Yo,
"All right,
man,
like,
I've been meaning to talk to you about this shit. You heard about Tijuana?
hella trying to get me to go and shit." I'm like, "Bro, like, what even is that?" He's like,
He
"Man,
comes in like it's like he's already out of breath. He has like 5 minutes. He's like busting the door. He's like, "Rob, strip club now."
Let's fucking go. What was his name again?
like Terry."
Crazy to put that.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think that was.
I hope your wife and kids ain't watching this shit. Hey,
I don't think.
Terry from Robsburg. What was that?
No, I actually don't think that was his name. I
Yeah,
actually
what
don't
was
think- I
the
kinda
what was the
forgot.
internship?
Okay.
Hey Terry, if you
We promote
know-
snitching
But
on this.
the fact that like
No,
some
we don't.
30, like imagine you being like 35, 40, wife and kids, right? And then like some like 19, 20-year-old like, or maybe we were 21. No, I was 20
I,
at the time.
I wasn't there, bro.
Like
Oh no, Terry.
19, 20-year-old like shows up to intern on your team at work. What makes you compelled to be like, man, I should ask this
'Cause he probably
motherfucker
thought
if
that
he's,
you
if he's
would-
trying to go to Hong Kong?
He probably thought if he told you that, you'd be like, "Oh my god, Terry's sick."
Oh, but weren't the people that you
Terry's
worked with,
fucking
weren't the
sick.
people at that internship like way nerdier and
Yes,
older?
it was a
Oh,
straight
so you were
engineering.
probably the only person that would have like in the entire company that would have been down. He's like, I've been meaning to talk to somebody about this shit,
Yeah.
and all my homies know my wife. I can't go by myself. This is me speaking as Terry. Shout out Terry.
I don't think his name was Terry actually, but
It's all good. We'll just
something
stay
like
with
that.
Terry.
Yeah,
we'll look at
keep
your
with Terry.
LinkedIn.
It was something close to Terry, I think.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
but like imagine that though, bro. It's like shit. Everyone I work with is a fucking square. Like this dude's probably really trying to see some ass, and he's like, that's really what's good. And he's like, man, all my homies like. No, like it's a connection, like it's a way of it getting back. And he's like, I'm gonna get in trouble. She's gonna be hella mad at me if I go to a fucking strip club when we have children too. And then you walk in, a new hire orientation, just this.
Thank God.
This kid that's like,
Has no
just
idea what he's getting himself.
no
into.
idea what he's getting himself into. He's by far the youngest, by far like the least sweaty,
Yeah.
like person that works there.
Probably the most chill.
Yeah, probably smells the least repulsive. And they're like, he's like, yo, you. He probably didn't even say Robert. He was probably like, yo, kid. You try to see some
Honestly,
ass.
you should have gone. You should have went with him. I would have taken him up on it.
For real? Nah, bro, that's like we were in LA. Like,
Yeah,
That's
it's
like,
far.
it was like,
3
it
hours.
was in like the valley, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it was crazy.
We were working
yeah,
in like the valley.
imagine like
It's far as fuck.
imagine like that travel journey with
Yeah,
him, bro.
3 hours in the car. With
It's
that
like, he's
that
just, he
motherfucker,
just
bro.
sitting there driving. He's like,
What
we don't
was-
have to say anything, by the way. He's like, this is purely business.
He's
like-
man. He's like, man, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, do you?
No, he's not even hyping it up. He's like, thanks for coming. Hella stoic. You got ones, right? Yeah, you're gonna need ones.
He's like, you got me on gas. Right?
He's just so you like the entire drive. It's like, so you want to work here long term after the internship?
Yeah, that's
It's like, man, I'm just trying to see some strippers, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Exactly.
No, I've heard a lot of great things about Hong Kong, but
I mean, I've heard what goes on there. I haven't heard like great things.
I've heard-
I've heard my buddies that live in San Diego.
yeah.
If you you all are probably gonna watch this episode,
Oh,
so I'm not
really?
gonna say names. Yeah, they be watching the shit.
I know they watch it, but they went.
They be going.
Wow.
Like they didn't go.
they
Like
frequent
they frequent.
frequent the
They
establishment.
got like apparel.
Membership card.
They got like a fucking punch card for like.
That's hella funny.
Nah, but like they'll say it sometimes like in like a chat that I'm like with I like in with them like invisible ink like TJ's question mark.
Yeah.
Or like someone will be like, man, I'm gonna end up at TJ's, and I'm like, this motherfucker's going to Trader Joe's on a Saturday, and I'm like, that's crazy. They're hella stoked about it. Good for them. They're getting old as shit though. They're hella excited about grocery stores. And they're like, nah, man, HK. I'm like, oh, like, y'all are just like criminally horny. But that's one place they go. But we could really, if you guys really think about it,
What's up?
we're towards the end of May right now. It's damn near summertime.
I know.
Mhm.
We talked about Hong Kong. We talked about Taiwan. I'm trying to go somewhere.
I'm trying to pop out.
I'm trying to go somewhere crazy this
You
summer.
want to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Should we go somewhere crazy?
We should go somewhere
I'm down to
crazy.
go somewhere crazy. I'm
We should
super
go
down to go.
somewhere.
I'm always down to go somewhere crazy, man. Where'd you want to go?
Dude, we've
up?
been talking about it.
What's up,
Bana weekend in
Oh,
Toronto.
bro? I
Yeah.
got a cousin that lives out there.
We were talking about this
I got-
weekend.
I got a cousin
Yeah,
that lives
we
Oh,
out
were.
by the way,
Someone
we-
hit me about it this weekend. Actually, go ahead.
I don't know if we said this on the last
We've
episode, but
been-
it was just Rob's birthday. So if y'all didn't show him some love already, run up the comments, show the boy some love.
Thank you. But we've been talking about going to Bana weekend.
We've been-
last year.
We've
And
been
like-
talking about Bana weekend since like college.
You guys haven't
bro.
been to Toronto either, right?
No, I've never been.
Toronto is
Nah.
it's like it's fucking
Why'd
beautiful,
you
bro.
go to Toronto?
I went with my mom like when I was like 19.
Oh shit.
But
Yeah.
it's
See, I always
it's
say that
literally
for all
like
the
a,
dope, for all like the dope places. I've
if
been.
you go
I'm like,
to-
yeah, I've been, but I was like 17 with my parents. So.
yeah.
It's different.
really
when
trying
you
to
go with
pop.
the homies. Is like,
You know, I wasn't
man.
pulling up the
Yeah.
Bana weekend
Yeah.
with my parents.
No, there's no way. There's no
Yeah.
way.
For
But-
those of you that don't know what Bana weekend is, by the way, Rob, go ahead and tell the people about Bana weekend in Toronto.
Well, I don't really know too much about actual
Boozy, go ahead and
Bana
tell the
weekend.
people about Bana weekend.
But-
in
Bana weekend.
Bockles,
Bockles.
Bear
Bredgens,
buckles.
Bears,
Bear
Persian,
Bear
Galdem.
women shaking yash. It's basically
shaking
On a
what?
yash,
Pinting.
pine tings, shaking yash. But
Shout out to Fourier Comedy.
yeah. Hey, shout out to all y'all that know it. Shout out to all y'all that know what I'm saying. But
I gotta pull up the
essentially-
poster, bro. The flyers.
Well,
The Banner Weekend flyers.
Banner
Yeah.
Weekend is essentially like
Trying to go to
it
Super
looks
Soca
like it's
Sunday.
just
See, that's what I was chatting about.
It looks like it's just like their carnival, but like huge street festival, parties everywhere, girls shaking yash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Caribbean. It's like a Caribbean celebration.
Yeah, it's like Carabana
Yeah.
Weekend, Caribbean celebration.
That's so G,
Yeah,
bruh.
It's sick. It's super sick.
That's so sick.
It's super sick. I hella want to go. What happened to the group chat that we had last year about that?
It's still there.
Are we doing this?
It's in July.
When
It's
is
in
it
August.
confirmed in
August.
July?
It's
Yeah,
in
it's
August.
no,
We looked
it's
this
in
up
like
at
July or
park. It's
August.
in
Oh, we did. What weekend
It's like
in
a
August?
weekend. The weekend right before Outside Lands.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you looked it up?
we looked it up. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be crazy. Toronto is like, it's like a clean SF, bro,
really.
with way more women.
like no naked people walking around the streets.
No, it's clean.
No cracks or crack.
No trash on the sidewalk. No shit on the ground.
Is it really like a SF like type?
Yeah, it's like a big city.
Really.
It's like a big city vibe. Probably bigger than SF. Smaller than New York.
If y'all have been to Banner
like-
Weekend, let us know some
The,
recommendations. in
the
comments.
GTA is lit, bro. Like,
The what?
the Greater Toronto area.
Oh.
Yeah.
Going-
I'm spitting
going
today.
Stupid.
The six.
You know that fucking meme that's like that Bradley Beal and John Wall? It's like John Wall looking at Bradley Beal. He's like, I ain't never see you act like this before.
You had that.
Yeah, you had that.
Yeah, but the Toronto area is sick, bro. Like, there's Mississauga. We stayed in like Mississauga for a night. It's like a kind of suburb out there. That's where Party Next Door is from. The Toronto music scene too is insane.
I mean,
that's a fact.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Insane.
that's just obvious. Like,
And it's-
first one everyone thinks
It's
of.
super multicultural too.
really,
It's like the multicultural hub of Canada.
really.
Like, there's hella Asian people, hella Black people, hella Caribbean people, hella Jamaicans. Like, their Toronto slang is based on like
Toronto slang has
Jamaican,
to be one of the most like
patois.
it has to be one of the most like entertaining like dialects
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
It's like a mix between like UK and like Jamaican slang.
Yeah.
Like people say like, oh, a British accent. I wish I could like
Do the
naturally
Toronto.
speak like a man's from Toronto.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's sick.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's just so carefree.
It is
Yeah.
carefree. It's like, what did you just say?
Like even when they're talking shit, it's like kind of it seems hella lighthearted.
it's like, say it again.
but they have like some weird
beaking off your
Yeah,
gut. Watch your
they have
lip.
like they have like this weird tone. They're like, nah, 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 nah. Like it gets like hella high. Like,
Yeah, and it's like-
what are mans really saying right now? What are you talking about, bro?
We gotta get one of our boys from Toronto out here.
We do have to get him on. Oh shit.
No, but we should go and get a double room at the Sheraton.
One for piping tea.
Once for
Once-
greasing
once-
and once for sleeping.
Yeah, one's
for
for sleeping
and
and
one's
one's for
for
grease.
greasing.
It's like no man's feeling that.
No man's feeling
no
that.
man's feeling that. This shit's hilarious.
That was
man.
funny.
Double room, Ajax grills. Oh man, no, but dude, there's a lot of places. So wait, we're thinking Banner Weekend.
I would love to go to Banner Weekend, bro. Let's do it. I'm down.
There's some crazy shit, though, dude. The content we'd get at Banner
It'd be
Weekend,
stupid.
it'd be crazy.
It'd be insane. We gotta look at
Or
what
in
my cousins
Asia, bro, an Asia trip. I want to go to Asia so bad.
You gotta really plan that out like months in advance, though.
I don't
Do
think
you?
do.
Not
I
really,
really
bro.
don't think you do.
I mean, we just went to Peru on like what, like 2-3 weeks? Or no.
It's
It
like-
was,
No.
it's like a month and a
it was
half.
like 2 months. It
2
was like
months at
months.
least.
But we didn't
Yeah.
start really planning until like the final 2 weeks.
But yeah, flights are copped and all that. It's
Yeah.
like you figure,
Yeah.
figured
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and well, y'all also knew people out there though, and so
Yeah.
like that definitely helped with like a lot of like if we're pulling up somewhere like assuming we know nobody,
Yeah.
then it's like it's a lot more that goes into like
I don't think so.
our
No,
level.
it's
think
easy.
so.
Traveling's easy, bro. Like
think
everybody that like kind of trips out about traveling. It's
That's
like,
true. I
bro,
feel
it's-
that.
it's
I do
so
agree
easy, bro.
I do
Like-
agree with that, but I'm saying it does definitely like it takes time, but it's not like stressful. It's not like oh fuck, you gotta like it's like you have fun with it, but like it's definitely better if you can plan it out earlier because you can save more money.
No.
No.
I know what you mean. He's not talking about planning out the activities. He's talking about like making sure you cop your flight early enough to where you're not buying it last minute.
But sometimes the closer you buy to last minute, it gets cheaper.
Yeah, but
so like you don't really know.
You can't bet on that.
You can't bet on that.
No, you can't bet on either one.
The day of, it's like,
but it's not even a guarantee. No, it's not even a guarantee if you buy your flight ahead of time, like that it's going to be cheaper. It's not a guarantee.
But
there's kind of like pricing like graphs though that you can see and shit.
Yeah, I mean it depends on where the place is, like and time of year of like when people travel there. Like
flights need to be cheaper, man.
They do need to be cheaper.
They
do need to be cheaper.
Should we start an airline?
We can start a private jet airline. You know, like have you seen those like new private jet kind of carriers?
I've been getting a
like
lot of
the Jet X or something. Like they just have a few jets and then they go and then they charge people for seats.
About, like on some like sustainable shit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm talking about like. You think they got electric planes on the roadmap?
They do. They have like electric planes. They have like autonomous planes, like all of that.
Hell nah. Yeah. Hell nah.
I could be wrong, but I think.
No, I believe you. But
a lot of flying now is already done. That's what I was gonna say. Pretty much automated.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
True, but like you can manually override.
But I think you could also manually override the autonomous. I'm sure there would still be a person in there. Just monitoring, make sure like shit doesn't go awry.
That's low-key
that's what.
Well, that's pretty much what.
Shout out
today.
to all the pilots though. Not saying y'all just be.
It's an important job. Yeah.
I know y'all
and autopilot.
I know they all sleeping in there, man. But
they can't be. I feel like
no, they gotta take shifts.
Well, that's why there's a co-pilot.
Yeah, exactly.
They got that's a crazy ass name.
Co-pilot?
No, cockpit.
There's a lot of crazy ass names.
There are some crazy ass names.
There's a lot of crazy.
Did y'all see that, bro? I was reading this article the other day. Hold on. We'll pop up some of these here for y'all, but let me just dive right into it. Worst names ever that'll leave you questioning the parent. Because I saw a name and it was like the dude's name was his first name was Tu, like TU, and his last name was legitimately Morrow, like Anthony Morrow, the NBA player.
Yeah, like Tomorrow.
Like Morrow. His name is Tomorrow. I'm like, nah. So I Googled this shit and I just want to read some of these to you guys.
What are you reading?
So I'm going to read to you some names here from this list. 198 worst names ever that'll make you wonder what their parents were thinking. So I'm just going to basically read a list of some of the worst names, but these are all real names. Number one on the list, first name Sam, last name Sung.
Samsung.
That's not that bad.
Let's go to number 3.
That's pretty good actually.
Let's go to number 3. I just kind of want to show you guys as we go through them. Sad man. You can tell the dude's name is probably Saad, but just Saad. That's a sad man. We got my homie whose last name is Ennis, first name P. Penis.
Penis.
That's tough. That's super tough.
We gotta keep going through these, man. We got my guy Dick Long.
Jeez.
Dude, some of these are like names that like you know when someone's like, oh, Joe Mama.
Yeah.
Like this one, for example, this guy's name is legitimately, it's either that or he was fucking with the news, but Mike Litoris.
That can't be real.
Bro, there was another one. Oh, dude, I thought I saw this on an episode of Succession, but this is actually this guy's name as well. Mo Lester.
Wow.
He looks like.
Yeah, he looks.
That's
he looks the part too.
Yeah, he looks like what he is.
Dr. Farts.
That's crazy.
FAARTZ.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, there's just some crazy ones on here.
What is going through the head of the parents when they're like doing this? They're like, "Ha, gotcha."
Dr. Shit Fun Chew.
That's
There's
crazy.
a super famous Bollywood actress. Like her name's Madhuri Dixit, but like her last name's Dixit. And it's like as a kid and
because in another language, it's
so my parents are exactly
something else.
Yeah, it's not it's not spelled DICKSHIT. But like my parents growing up, like I'm a kid born and raised here. They probably knew her before they even moved to America. I don't know how old she is, but like that's like a name. They didn't think twice about it. They're like, oh, she's so beautiful, blah blah blah. She's such a good actress. I remember I'd hear that name one time and I was like giggling like a little kid. I'm like, you said dick shit, and they're like, what do you?
They're like, yeah.
There's some things like a lot of these are, dude. This guy's name. Cash register.
That's hard. That's really hard.
That's hard.
He knows his name's hard. He knows his name's hard, bro. Like
last name register, first name cash. Pining all the nyash.
Man, I can't even say some of these. I really can't even say some of these. I can say this one, Judge Will Stroker.
That's
or
crazy.
Judge Willie Stroker.
Willie Stroker.
Yeah. Bro, that's hella unfortunate. Like, I feel like a lot of these names are probably
Right.
originated a
Well, I
long
got
time
two
ago,
more.
and then language and slang evolved to the point where like now your name's a meme.
Yeah,
Or
but at
now,
what
now it's
point
just
was-
like unacceptable.
Yeah, but at what point was Tokyo Sex Whale?
Maybe it's probably sexuale.
It is. It is. It is. But we're not saying that. It's
Oh, this one's
Yeah.
crazy. This girl's name is Anna, but with one N, and her last name starts with an L.
anal. Anna L.
There's probably a lot of girls today with that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
Crystal Metheny.
Anna Lewis.
There's just some crazy ones on
Yeah.
here, bro. Dude,
But at
people
what
probably,
point? At one point, like, are you supposed to like disrespect your family's lineage and just like change your name? Like,
If my name was too crazy and I was getting roasted every day, still getting roasted as an adult, probably changing the name.
yeah.
Like if my name was Mike Latoris, I'm changing my
That's
name.
hard.
Mike Lee Tortoise.
Yeah.
Or what about like the worst one is fucking Steve Kerr.
Oh, yeah,
Steve Kerr, Warrior Son, naming his naming his
His
kid
name
Nick.
is Nick.
Nick. So what's the whole name?
Well, his last name is Kerr.
But what's his whole
He's-
name?
Well, you can like put two.
And then his first
Why can't I
name's
put-
like
why-
no, you can put two
Nick.
and two together also.
What? What's the name?
Well, Steve Kerr's son has his last name as well.
it's
His
like
name is-
Nicholas
Like his name is Nick,
What?
and then the same last name as his dad.
as his dad,
Yeah.
who's Steve Kerr.
He's Steve Kerr. Kerr. Yeah.
I think it's just
So like
'cause-
Nick,
I think
and
it's
then
'cause-
that.
I think it's because Steve.
It's a fucked up name.
I just think,
Hey man, we didn't name him that. We don't agree.
I just think Steve has played around a lot of black people, and he was just like, "Hey, I fuck with y'all."
Nicholas.
But watch this shit.
Check this shit out.
No,
Yeah.
well, he probably like. I wonder how old this kid is. Like, what if he was still playing with Mike at the time? And they're like, "Steve, congrats!" And he like brings his kid in the locker room, doesn't tell anyone. He's like, "Guys, I want you to all meet my son, Nick." And they're like, "Oh my God, Steve." Hey,
bruh.
they start putting two together. Like,
What if he was hella nice at basketball and just like starting at 6'2"?
Nick Kerr. How do you
Nicholas Kerr.
nah, that's insane.
Or like when the teachers called his name in school when they got like on the roll sheet, Nick Kerr.
Nick, is Nicholas in here? No, I go by Nick. It's just Nick.
What happened over there, bro? You good? What
No.
happened? Your microphone's having some issues? Shit, man.
Some technical difficulties, man. This is a low budget show.
Yeah, man.
You know what I
it's
mean?
Super low budget, man. Yeah.
This is a bootstrapped endeavor.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck? Just hold it, bro. Just hold
Fuck,
it.
all our staff just left too. Damn.
Hey, bro. What the fuck? Just talking to the mic, bro.
What are you doing, bro?
It's her. Yeah, you know what we really are over here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
New look.
Okay, I
A
see
new
it.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, this is. I wanted to do it like this.
So it's good.
Damn, you got the bionic mic now.
Hey man, this is some bullshit. How did you?
You can just talk into it, bro.
Just talking into
Just
it,
talk
man.
into it. Just put that shit down. Just
Yeah, but this I can't. It's... It's bullshit, man. Y'all can say some shit in the meanwhile.
I don't even know what I'm. Just- hey, bro. All right, cool. We're back. All right.
So some of those kids. But how do y'all think those kids like got bullied with those names? Like,
Of
you
course,
can look at them
bro.
now, but like if you really look at like a lot of them, like there's one of the dude's names on there was like his last name was U, but his first name was like F. And he's like, "Fuck you." And there's like that super famous meme of like this little kid, but his name is like Sum Ting Wong.
Mm-hmm.
But like they're kids, like, and like if they're in like America for that, like say similar, I'm like if that's what you were alluding to too, like those names that just don't carry over, but like in wherever they're originally from,
It's a hard name.
yeah, it's like yo, it's a normal
Yeah,
name.
it's hard,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, that's my boy Something Wong.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, yep. It's like Jason or some shit like that. I don't know, but I'm saying, do you think those kids got bullied?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
That's fucked
Hell
up.
yeah.
I
No,
got
we
bullied, bro.
went to school with, I think I went, or middle school maybe, with like some girl, Indian girl, her last name was Dick Shit. And like,
As well?
yeah.
Is that like a common like Indian name?
It is.
I don't think it's,
It's not common.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Dude, there's Indian names that are like. I've joked about this with my parents. Like, there's Indian names that are. There's a guy. There's girls named like Manpreet, which like again, nothing wrong with those names, but like you look at them in America, you go to an America, like people like stupid ass kids, you're like, oh, girl, man.
yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
dude, the worst one, like in terms of translating over to America. It's a guy's name, and it's Sukhdeep, but it's
Damn.
like
Suck
suck
deep.
deep. It's suck deep.
Suck deep.
And like, man, like, there's no
He
way.
sucks!
Deep, no, but like, no, it's like
It's
there's
sick.
no
It's
way.
sick, though.
There's no way you're not getting cooked.
Yeah.
No,
You're definitely
suck
good. I mean, I
deep.
used to get cooked for my last name too.
I feel like that fucks with you, like,
It does.
especially if it's like your name, like you probably subconsciously, like for no reason, like will like no justified reason, will like grow resentment to like your parents that like for whatever, like they named you that, and they're like super excited. They bring you in like they've done nothing wrong, something is not wrong in this situation, and they bring you in. Nah,
Just keep going. Just keep going.
nah,
Bro.
nah, we cut that part out too. And then like for no reason, like your parents probably feel so bad because like at first they still don't understand like what the issue is, and they're like, oh, well, we had no idea like kids would be like this in America.
I've had that
Like my parents have
conversation.
told me like some of like
Yeah.
like their friends, who like they know a kid named Suck Deep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
Yeah.
like
I've had
shout
that
out to all the
conversation,
Suck
yeah.
Deeps out there, but it's like y'all didn't stand a chance in America like with that name.
No.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this, bro. In 7th grade, this 8th grader, his name was Greg Woodruff. Shout out Greg. I don't know where you at these days, but shout out
Whole
Greg.
government.
Go. Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
But we were in PE changing in the locker, and I introduced myself. I was like, "What's up, Greg?" Like, cause you know, like the 8th graders are hella cool when you're in 7th grade. I was like, "What's up, Greg?"
Introduce yourself while you were changing.
No, like I had just finished changing.
Okay.
And
Clothed.
I'm quoting him what he said. So I walk up to him. I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Greg? Like, how you doing? Nice to meet you." And he's like, "Oh, what's good, man? What's your name?" And I was like, "Chaboozer." And he was like, "Chaboozer? You get any bitches with that name?"
You're like, damn, no, fuck.
What? She just like looked at the mirror like, that's what it is.
And I was like, I mean, nah, I'm in 7th grade. Actively aware of your circumstances.
Nah, man, I ain't got any hoes. I'm 12.
Yeah, for real. I'm fucking 12, man.
12, man. You get any bitches? Greg?
Greg was getting his, yeah, he was, but he
Is
was
this
like,
7th grade?
yeah, but he's like, you get bitches with that name? I was like, nah. That's so funny we're talking about this because I haven't told this story because I just remember this shit happened hella
You get
years
any
ago.
bitches with that name? Nah, man, I'm 12.
Especially because like you're young and impressionable.
Yeah, and I was like,
And, like-
fuck, what's wrong with my name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I started having people call me Patrick. Swear, real shit, Patrick as like my middle name. It's not my middle name though. My middle name is.
You know what was
something
fucked
else.
up about mine? My name
What?
is Ronick.
Yeah.
There was a point where, for whatever reason, like it's spelled different, like it, like than how you would get to Ronick.
Mm-hmm.
But I had the similar mindset where I was tired of people fucking up my name. I was probably in like the 6th grade, 7th grade. I'd just come to like public school for the first time. I was in elementary, like for private elementary. I remember I'm like, man, I'm fucking tired of all these people fucking up my name. Like I never had to really deal with that until middle school. Because everyone else was like Asian or like, and like private school, like knew each other's names. It was simple. I was like, man, I'm tired of it. But for whatever reason, my first thought wasn't to adjust it to a white name. It was like, oh shit, y'all. I was like, y'all been calling me Ronick. I'm like, nah, you know what? You just call me Rohan. It's still another brown name, but I was like, shit will work. It lasted like 2 weeks until my mom found out about it. She got hot.
How did she find out?
Because someone said when they came home, they're like, all right, Rohan, I'm gonna catch you later. My mom's
What
like,
the fuck?
she thought he was being racist. I'm like, no, that's my name. She's like, no, the fuck it's not.
Yeah.
That's hella funny.
Nah, but I mean, is that like a form of bullying if you think about it?
Yeah,
I mean, it
but
is,
It's just
but-
kids being kids.
yeah, it's
too,
just
man.
kids being
Kids
kids.
being kids. Like there's nothing like that's that serious behind it. You know what I mean? I think obviously bullying is not like something that should be endorsed, and obviously like if bullying's serious, then you should do something about it. But I do think a little bit of shit talking is good for people growing up.
Some bullying is good.
Yeah, like
So I don't, but as long as you can't categorize it, because I mean, in any like with that, it's like any situation you will get better ultimately from a hardship.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, hopefully, like you're in a situation where like if you go through some shit, hopefully it can make you that much stronger and also like give you that much perspective. But I don't think there's ever a situation where like fucking bullying, whether it be physical or verbal, is like chill.
Well, there's like a line that's like unnecessary.
To what your point, I like what you said.
You know what I'm saying?
Where it's like shit talking, like being able to like you know, like not only one, like I think something that's really important to do is like be able to laugh at yourself.
Laugh at yourself.
Yeah, and be quick on your toes.
Yeah,
you got to be the funniest person in the room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Naturally.
Yeah,
naturally.
You have to.
Like,
and you don't get that if you're not ever like in the situation to defend yourself.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
You think that's why we're jokes?
At
least we think we're jokes,
bro.
Because we got fucked with.
I got
so
fucked with so much as a little kid, bro.
People would always talk about Rob's head shape.
Me too. I used to wear a hood all the time. They're like, "Hey man, you look like the Peanuts from Proud Family movie," and I was like, "Damn."
Dude, I remember. I'm not gonna say the name on here, but there was a girl from our high school, and this is this comment that's always stuck with me. Like again, used to have braces, glasses. And we were like in the quad at high school.
I didn't have glasses and
I did. I had braces.
Okay.
I had braces, glasses. And I remember I had first got my glasses and I got them to contact. I was wearing contacts. And when I got my braces off, like, you know, I was still like a small ass kid. I didn't have my growth spurt or anything yet. We were like sophomores. I remember this. She looked at us. You were there too. You were sitting there. It probably went over your head because like, why would you remember this? But she looked at me and she was like, oh, okay. You know, you could be kind of good looking. And I was like, for whatever reason.
To you or him?
To me. Okay. And that was like, I remember I was like, we were freshmen. I remember like that was the first time I was like aware of like, you know, like I was just a kid. I had braces and glasses. But like now looking back on it, I can be like, yeah, as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, that was not the best look. But you know, I'm just like a little kid at that time. I'm not thinking about like my physical appearance really like that. Like I'm innocent and like I'm like, you know, just fucking having fun with my friends, like doing shit. I'm like, yeah, if I have crushes and shit, I'm not realizing that they're not panning out because I look like Ball G. It's because like, it's, you know, I'm just like, man, we're not connected or like whatever it is. Like I'm not, but then like that fucked with me for like a couple years, bro. And then I was like, nah. And then like at that point I was like, I gotta be clean. I was like, what you? Yeah. And I was like, I really gotta be on my shit.
I feel
and
you.
like, if I look at me now,
if you never got bullied, then you wouldn't have thought that.
Yo,
you know?
I had someone tell me, they're like, hey man, your teeth are fucked up and you got hella acne.
Yeah, my shit was like, I mean, I definitely had experiences where like that's foul. Was it Greg again? Was it Greg? I was like, Greg just kept it real.
I'm not gonna name drop you because you know who you are. But I fuck with you now. You cool. But you know who you are. But yeah, I had that inspired me. I was like, man, I should probably start washing my face and get some braces. Yeah. You know, and then
he's looking out for your best interest, you know?
They weren't though at that time. Like,
but I'm glad I listened to him.
Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't like, no, you're wrong.
You can't
like, I was wrong. I was
if I like whenever I have kids, like I hope they don't grow up in an environment where they're like never bullied or like totally coddled, you know? You need some kind of like.
What do you mean? You hope your kids never get bullied?
I'm saying I hope they never grow up in like a super soft environment where there's like no bullying. Because the direction we're going right now is like stop all bullying.
Yeah.
But what we're saying,
I agree with that.
Is that like some is healthy, you know? But like, you need to know
that as long as you're not. I mean,
you need to know the line.
If it's not categorizable as like bullying, is I think we're like. We might have different definitions of the word. Like the overall word that like the people interpret it as like making someone like, you know, like either hurting, like feel like if it's not like painful, if it's something that's like, oh shit, like they cooked and like you're learning from it. Yeah. But if it's not something that like fucks you up or it's like makes you like feel scared
maybe like kids
or anything.
Should get roasted more often.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Fine line between like verbal abuse and like, hey man, like, I'm gonna fucking cut your face off. Like that's fucking bullying. That's crazy. That's fucking bullying. Like, I'm gonna wear it as my face. Like that's fucking bullying. Yeah. Just so I can like look in the mirror and call myself ugly. Yeah. Like
that's crazy. Yeah.
It's a disease. Sorry. Yeah. But like that's bullying. Like that's.
But then that would also, if someone said that to you, you'd also be like, damn, maybe I should stop being so ugly. You know?
Yes.
No, but that's crazy.
Well, that's what I did.
Assuming there's something you
Sounds
can
like
do
that's what you did
assuming
too.
there's something you can do about it and it's not like
but
out of your control.
But yeah, I wasn't like, damn, she's spitting right now. I'm beat. Like that's not like how my mind went, but I was like, oh damn.
Okay, but yeah,
I'm trying to be
it hurt you in the short term, but
Yeah.
benefited you in the long
Long
term.
term.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
but
if you
you
didn't
can't
go
really gauge
if
a
you
line
didn't
for
go
that.
through that trauma, then you wouldn't be the person you are today.
But that's also
You know?
because I personally have always been like a kind of like carefree, can brush something off person. So have you.
Mm-hmm.
So with the instances we named, like those are just who we are. There's also some people that are like timid and shy, that
that
are like
would- that
laid
would
back,
crush them.
and that would fuck them up.
That would crush
so
them.
it's like, it's also like the exact same thing. She could have said the exact same thing to someone else, and that could fuck with them. So it's like, just because I can brush it off my shoulder, that also has to do with like self-confidence and like,
Yeah.
you know, like, but like some people just don't have that. And so it's like, to wish minuscule bullying upon your child is kind of crazy
in
because you don't know.
Yeah.
But if like I met my kid like 3-4 years from now, I'm like, he's a cocky piece
I would
of shit. If I was like, my kid's a cocky piece of shit, I was like, I was like, all right, yeah, maybe this kid needs to get a little bit of bullied.
Yeah.
But like if I'm like, my kid is like afraid of light. And then he's like, I don't want to go outside.
You gotta-
Dad. It's scary
yeah.
out there. And then he's like, someone's like, hey, dude, you smell. He's like, I'm never going outside again, Dad. Just see what happens when I went outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I've been bullied so much as a child where it just, damn, it's it's great. Nah.
Yeah, but
it's
I be cooking the shit out of my homies now.
yeah.
Like
I would-
Have you ever been shaken down for your lunch money? Yes, I was shaken down for my.
I was bullied at one point in high school. I don't know if I ever told you this.
Not in
story.
high school. This was in elementary school. I was like a second grade, so you know what I'm saying. But you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
I would cook my kid if I had a kid. I would cook him a little bit, you know?
like medium rare.
Like rare, you know? But just so my kid's ready for school, you know what I'm saying?
Because you were like, hey, it's gonna be a lot worse out there on the playground. So let me get ready for this shit.
Yeah, just like
Yeah. Somebody calls you this, say that, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a coaching session.
If he's black, say that.
Hey, and the Mexicans hate it when you call them.
giving him the funniest stereotypes.
Yeah.
He's equipped.
Yeah.
He's like, but you're kidding at the end of the day. Like you don't believe any
It's
of
all,
this. So,
yeah. You're not racist.
Yeah,
Okay?
you're not
If anyone
racist. You're-
asks, you
You're
saw it on
not.
TV.
yeah. Your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, I think there's a fine line for everything. Like there's a fine line for everything.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
nah, I definitely don't want bullying upon my kid. But we've been talking for a little bit. One thing I do want to go over. You had we you know what we could do? We could try it out. And our episodes with the tweet of the week.
I like it.
The tweet of the week.
Yeah,
Tweet of the week.
Let me pull it up because
You had a tweet. You haven't shown us yet.
You have the tweet?
You've been talking about this tweet all day, but have not showed us. So
Dude.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited to see what this is about to be.
it's literally one of the funniest things that I've seen in such a long time. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Actually, if my phone wants to start working. Okay, hold on.
Damn, y'all look hella comfy not having to hold this mic.
It's
So
nice.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet earlier this
If
week.
only I had like a stand or something.
It's nice.
And we
Alright, bro.
actually have to pop this picture up.
Let me see it.
We're gonna pop the pic up.
Did you
But
just send it to
it's,
us?
yeah, it's there. I haven't sent the pic, but I sent the link. But essentially, the tweet
I'll
is
show Rob right now as you.
Colorado man trying to avoid DUI arrest attempted to swap places with his dog. They said
The pic is crazy.
That can't be an actual picture.
It's-
though.
It's body cam footage. Hey man, do you know how fast? Sir, do you know why we pulled you over today?
Yo. So the tweet is, they elaborate on it further. They said an officer watched him maneuvering inside the car before he got out on the passenger side on Saturday night in Springfield, a town of about 1,300 people on the state's eastern plains, police said on
1,300 people in town, and they got a dog driving.
Listen, it gets better. The man said he was not behind the wheel and clearly showed signs of being drunk, police said. He ran...
No shit.
He was
Who's my dog?
He ran from the officer when asked about how much he had to drink and was caught within 20 yards. After being taken to the hospital to be checked out, the man was arrested on suspicion of charges, including driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs and while driving impaired, as well as for previous warrants.
They booked the dog?
I think they let the dog go.
Into the wilderness. There's the owners being detained.
Be free. Be free, Max.
No, zoom out a little bit more.
No, the fact that it's a town of 1,300 people, so this cop probably like it's very like routine shit going on in town. You again, bro.
Imagine it's like you're behind. Like imagine what the cop sees. Like you can see like a little bit into a car like from the front. Yeah. You're pulled over behind. It's like
he's like
this guy pulls over.
He's like shuffling over.
You just see him quickly scoot over. Then
throws the dog over.
He like throws the dog.
No lie though, it's pretty funny.
But imagine like genius. I have to hear that. I need that body cam footage. Like imagine the one liner. It's like, sir, do you know how fast you're going today? He's like, I tried to tell you to slow down, Max. He's like,
he's a brand new driver.
Watch it. It's like watch out, student driver. It's like watch out, a fucking dog. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that shit's hilarious. I think it's genius. I actually think it's absolutely hilarious, and I'm glad he did it. I'm actually mad that he got in trouble for it because it's so fucking funny.
That's crazy though. Well, shit, boys. We've been talking for a little bit. We had a couple other things we want to talk about. We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah, it's all good.
Talk about it next week.
Yeah, Yep.
Well, shit. Appreciate. Oops, sorry about that. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll make sure this doesn't happen again. You know, it would have been sick if when that happened, you guys were all like in like, fucking unison. You're
just like, oh,
yeah, like, yeah, fuck these stands. Like he's giving my boy a hard time. It's like, we're all just really out here talking like y'all didn't even like think about it.
Yeah. I thought about it.
Yeah, and like y'all like silently
some battles you gotta fight on your own, bro.
Right, but like y'all like silently watch me struggle for like a minute.
I did.
You could have like helped like grab the white, but like,
there's not much I could do, bro.
Crazy. Well, let us know if there's anything y'all want us to talk about next week. Run it up in the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Should we bully him about his mic?
Yeah, your mic sucks, dude.